Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism. No contribution with this video. It is straight politics. And the reason I'm doing a politics video now, today, is yesterday Florida was one of the states that had their primaries. And I have been talking to you guys for a little while now about balkanization, about getting out of areas that don't follow your values, don't follow your beliefs, people who hate you, moving to an area that does, a red area, and making it redder. That's exactly what happened. And I told you, you're going to have to do that through your local elections, through your local prosecutors, your local sheriffs, and most importantly, your school boards that set the agendas in these schools that have been trying to usurp the authority of parents and parental rights. So yesterday was the Florida primaries and the school board elections. And as it turns out, we had woke school board. We had a lot of woke school boards in these counties down here, county school boards. Yesterday, okay, because people have gotten involved in the local politics and the local school boards, with all the media and all the attention it's been getting over certain issues, over certain alphabet issues. Okay, and understand, most of these counties are in blood red. Most of these school boards are in blood red counties. Counties that vote overwhelmingly conservative Republican. Overwhelmingly. But they do it on a national level. They do it for governor, they do it for senator, they do it for Congress, and they don't pay attention to what's going on locally. They're not paying attention. Well, now people are paying attention. So last night, we flipped from woke to conservative school boards, the following counties: Bay, Brevard, Clay, Duval, Flagler, Hernando, Hillsborough, Martin, Miami-Dade, Okaloosa, Polk, Putnam, Sarasota. Now, other than Dade, which has been blue for a long time, but let me tell you something. It's going red. It's going hard red. Sarasota is iffy, but it went hard red. Hard red. Most of these, Bay, Brevard, Clay, Duval, Flagler, Hernando, Hillsborough, Martin, Okaloosa, Polk, Putnam, were already blood red counties. But because people get complacent and they get comfortable, and most parents work, if there's two parents, probably both parents are in the home, both parents are usually working, so they don't have time to see what's actually going on in their school boards. They didn't realize the importance of these school boards. I think most times people looked at school boards as something that the people who got on school boards only did it for attention because they were lonely, and people didn't want to get involved. Without realizing, because you figure, like, how bad can you screw up school? It's reading, writing, and arithmetic, right? Right? Until Libs of TikTok, until Libs of TikTok came around, nobody understood. Nobody knew exactly what was happening and how bad the problem was in these schools with these teachers. I knew. I told you. In videos. Teachers are not heroes. I was telling you, teachers are underworked and overpaid. And I know I got teachers on my channel. I know it. But your unions are out of control. Your unions aren't about educating. Your unions are about the union. and pushing a left-wing political agenda. That's what it's about. People weren't paying attention. Now they are. So, more than any other election, these are elections that matter in the long term. Why? Because these are the ones who have been educated, who educate your children, who set the agenda for the future of the country and the future of what you believe. You wonder why you have all these woke kids in the street. This is why. This is why, because you've had educators and school boards undermining parents for 20, 30 years now. It's just been realized. Weird times we're living in, and they're going to get weirder. They just are. Look, they don't want the orange man coming back, and everything they do to him makes him stronger. And what really scares him is the power of one of his endorsements. If he doesn't endorse you, you're basically screwed. You're really not going anywhere. He's got I think he's like got a 93% success rate with endorsing candidates this year in this cycle. 93%. And every time they go after him, every time they attack him, they just make him stronger. So, there is hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Though it seems very dark right now. This stuff matters. Your local elections matter. Your school board matters. Your sheriff matters. Your DA matters. You need to make noise locally. Why? Because federal government's only to have a very limited amount of power. That's why it's so important for the federal government to have emergency after emergency, whether it's COVID or now monkeypox. That's going to be the next one. Monkeypox. So they then have emergency powers so they could override state authority. But even that's fallen completely by the wayside. If you look at even the CDC has had to admit, and I'm not going to say exactly what they had to admit, but it's pretty much out there of things that work and things that don't work. Things that if I say it, I'm not sure if YouTube will kick me off or not because, they do what they want. Bunch of Eric Cartmans. Whatever, I do what I want. No. No. Oh, and please stop leaving comments about me vaping. Please. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but it's sure as shit better than smoking 4 packs of cigarettes a day, what I used to do. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. And remember, guys, if you're not going to get involved locally, there's not really much of a point. You can fix things in your area. I mean, if you live in a red area, first get to a red area and then make it redder. Believe me, they're big time mad. This is why they hate DeSantis and they hate Florida. Because he knows how to go on offense. He knows how to take the fight to them using their rules against them. You need to use the left's playbook against them because that's what they do against you. The left tries to use your values against you. Don't do it. You don't engage it. You don't believe in my values. So who the fuck are you to try to use them against me? I don't have that argument. You have me confused. You got me fucked up. You must think I'm a Republican. No, 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 no. Like I said, this is the new right. And the new right does what the new right's going to do. Okay? And what we're not going to do is waste time defending our values for people who hate you, who think your values are stupid in the first place. Why would you do that? Ever. So, let me know what you think in the comments section below. And if you want your story read on the channel, if you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care.